Hi, and welcome to Spring 2023 Virtual Field Day. My name is Rudolph. I'm the Extension Vegetable Specialist at the University of Kentucky, and we're just going to give you a little overview of what we've got going on this year. So we're repeating the trial from last year, so this is a planting date lettuce trial evaluating sclerotinia. So you can see a lot of dead lettuce behind me. In most cases, for growers watching this would be bad news. For us, it's good news because it means things are happening. But if you want to learn more about managing sclerotinia and how you can utilize irrigation and planting date to help manage sclerotinia in lettuce, there's several videos that we've already recorded from last year that can walk you through that. So we are also repeating the high tunnel solarization project. And so we have several videos on that, which we'll direct you to. But just to give a quick recap, we've got 2, 4, and 6 week soil solarization as well as non-solarized. So this plot here was never solarized, so we've got lots of weeds growing, right? It's really pretty warm in here. It's about 100 degrees air temperature in here. We've already pulled up the 2 week and the 4 week soil solarization plastic, so that's why you can see a lot of grass grew under there. So again, we had a pretty cool, wet spring, and so we probably did not hit those ideal temperatures for killing weeds. So although the project's focus is about managing sclerotinia, a soil-borne pathogen, a side aspect of this is looking at weed management. And so as you can see, not great weed management in the spring. If you go back and look at the July 2022 video, we got really excellent weed management. We got really high temperatures. So it depends on the weeds that you're trying to kill when you're using soil solarization. So the temperatures vary. Also, the depth at which you can hit those temperatures, it will vary. As the further down you go in the soil profile, the cooler it will be, right? Generally, that's thought to be a good thing, right? The soil has really good temperature buffering capacity. So for weeds, it could be anywhere between 130 degrees Fahrenheit to 150 degrees Fahrenheit needed to kill those weeds. Another component to think about is you may have killed the weeds in the top 2 or 4 inches of the soil profile. If you go through and till or disturb that soil, you will likely be bringing up new weed seeds that have not been killed. So keep that in mind. If you successfully soil solarize and you do not have weeds emerging, the best thing to do is to not disturb the soil. That will give you the best advantage for the rest of the season.
Hi, I'm Nicole Gauthier, Extension Plant Pathologist, and my interest here in this solarization project is the Sclerotinia sclerotiorum. That is the fungal pathogen that causes lettuce drop on lettuce, timber rot on tomato, and white mold on beans, for example. So all the same pathogen, and as Dr. Rudolph mentioned that this is our second year with this project. Our goal here from a disease management standpoint is to look at the different temperatures at different depths under solarization. Again, it's 100 degrees in here, which is really hot. Not quite that hot under the plastic, not deep enough. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at different depths, and our target is about 100 to 110 degrees Fahrenheit so that we can solarize the sclerotia, or the survival structure of these sclerotinia pathogens. So last year, we got up to about 130 degrees here in the high tunnel, and we got probably closer to 105 or 110 degrees at the depths that we were aiming for. In the springtime, we're not getting that heat that deep. But again, our goal here, and hopefully we'll start seeing some some data and some recommendations soon for growers. But so solarizing our tunnels and killing off a lot of these soil-borne pathogens. In particular, we're aiming for sclerotia or the survival structures that are so hard to decompose. So stay tuned for that, and we'll talk more about sclerotinia and the lettuce drop disease today. And again, we will link some videos from last summer and some of the fact sheets on management of sclerotinia diseases, not just in high tunnels, but in the field.
We are also repeating the field solarization out here at South Farm. So it's been a pretty cool, wet spring, and so you might be able to see some grass growing up underneath this plastic. So ideally we wouldn't see that, but because we probably have not reached those ideal temperatures to kill weeds, it's actually been looks like it's been a pretty good growing environment under there. So if you want to learn more about the field solarization trial, we already have some videos recorded regarding that, and we'll point you to those to learn more.